Hey everyone, I'm Andrea Vasquez, your Presidential Diamond Leader. I wanted to do this video and just kind of share tips and kind of how to throw a wrap party, whether it be at your house or you're at a guest house, wherever it is. I'm just going to kind of share tips that I have on how I throw wrap parties. So, the first thing that when people start walking into the door, you want to kind of ask them right there, hey, are you going to try a wrap tonight? They're $25. If so, you should have a not should, and every party's going to be so different, and I'm going to tell you all this, and you're going to try to do it every time, but find what is best for you and just kind of go off of these tips. But get a cute little jar. Haley gave me this for my birthday, and I just thought, oh my god, that's a cute cash jar. So get a jar, and so when people throw money in there, let me wrinkle up some money, because when people start throwing money in, okay, they can, well, kind of, yeah, they can see it. It's hard to see in the video, but they can see that there's money in there. And you never know when a potential distributor is going to walk in the room and see this jar full of cash and be like, I want that. So it's great to find a jar that you can see the money. And again, it's hard to see in the video, but I can see it in person. So get a cute little jar that people put their money in. And let them know at the beginning of the party, it is $25 to try wrap. I've been at parties where I've wrapped people and then they leave and I never get my money back. So always make sure you get the money right at the beginning. Another great tip somebody had is what they do is they have somebody at the wrap station or when people walk in the door. So they'll have the wrap and they'll actually grab a Sharpie and write paid or write something on there. Write the name of the person you're wrapping. That way that person in the wrap room who's going to wrap them knows that this wrap is paid for. So then you're good to go. Another great tip too is this is on the myitorgstore.com. So it says, welcome to the party. You put your name, your email address, the phone number, and where they would like to wrap. You don't have to have this. I don't have it at every single party, but it's kind of a cool way to do it because then you get all the guest names on there, and then you can also follow back up with them if they wrapped the party to kind of ask how their wrap went or if they've been interested in buying some products or becoming a distributor. So then another great tip too, again, I do something different at every single party. I follow about the same plan, but every time you know, it's chaos at a party, things are going on. So all these are just tips. You take what you like and use it. Again, parties are going to be scary at first. When you first start doing parties, they are nerve-wracking, but it's okay. That's why we have this lovely little tool. So I'm going to go over that in a minute. But just get out there and do a couple parties. And even if 2 or 3 people come to a party, that's still awesome. So just do the presentation, practice in your room, in the mirror if you have to, but they're really not that bad. The more you do it, the more you're going to kind of get your own story and how you throw your own party. So again, what I'm telling you is kind of what I do. You can do something totally different. So I get a binder or a clipboard, and I actually went out and I laminated just 5 of my catalogs. And these have lasted me almost 2 years, so they're laminated. So when people mess with them, they don't get ruined because it's not cheap to go out and keep buying catalogs. So people don't ruin them, they mess with them, they get back into my hands. Because I've had parties where when I was new, people would walk out with all my stuff and I had to go buy brand new stuff. So if you go and laminate it, they will last you quite a while. So I put a laminated catalog. Then I put a distributor form. Normally it's loyal customer form first. Loyal customer form, and I also sometimes put the steps to success. So what I do, when they first walk into the party, get them paid into the money jar. Also get their name on the wrap. That way you kind of know who's wrapping and what's been paid for. Get them into the room. When you do it individually, you can kind of talk to the person more and they're more willing to open up to you about kind of what they want with their body or their goals. So most likely I always take them into the back room or into the bathroom to wrap them. Then what I do is when they come out, I ask them, okay, how's it feeling? You know, you kind of get them like, oh yeah, I can feel it, it's cold, it's warm, whatever they're talking about. Talk to them about it and be like, yeah, I love this. This is what I like about it. And kind of share your story. What I don't have with me right now is a dry wrap. So next time you wrap yourself, just rinse it in cold water, warm water, and just dry it out. And that way I play with it and I show them. I use it all the time. So the next thing is I grab this and I, ask them how the wrap's doing. And then literally, this is the best tool in your business. Look how tiny it is. One side's loyal customer, one side's distributor. So this is the best tool for a party. It keeps you on track so you don't go blabbering, and you will blabber in the middle of it, but it keeps you on track. So literally all you do is you grab it, you read it word for word. And if you have enough of these, pass them out. What I do at my house is I put it on a PowerPoint on my TV. But you do whatever you want. If you only have one, stand up and show them or sit down and kind of show them. And Also, you just walk through it. You literally read it word for word, so it's super easy. Again, you just keep reading it. Loyal customer is kind of sometimes when I normally pull out some of the products to test. Don't think that you have to have all the product line for people to test. If you only have a party pad, a wrap, and yourself, you can do a party. So don't feel like you need all this crazy stuff to throw a party, because honestly, even if you just have this, you can throw a party. So when I get to the loyal customer, I break it down, I explain the loyal customer to them, and then I'll pull out a few products to test. And again, if you're new, you don't need any of the products, but the ones that I would highly recommend that you have at your party is the defining gel. That way they can like put it on the back of their hand and sample it. And they can also smell it if they, for whatever reason, didn't wrap that night. They can kind of smell what the wrap is. Another great one, too, is I sample the greens at parties. So greens are amazing. And remember, all these sampling products you can write off for your business at the end of the year. So I always sample the greens. Normally I do just berry. If I have orange juice, I'll do berry and orange. It just depends. And again, every party's going to be totally different. Another great one, if you've ever seen the Fat Fighter demo, I'll actually do one here and post it, is do the Fat Fighter demo, and I actually have some in there broken up. You just take 2 pills, you crush them up, you fill a cup with water, then you fill it with oil, and you sprinkle it on, and they can actually see the Fat Fighters working. And when people can actually, that's why I say dry the wrap, because when people can actually touch and see and feel things, they're kind of more open to trying it, or because they can actually see that it's working or feeling it. So then once I kind of talk about that, sample the products, I always go to this side. And don't be scared to do this side, and I regret this. When I was new, I would never go over this side. There was times I got to it and I was like, ooh. And don't be scared, and if you are brand new and you haven't made any money or you haven't ranked, it's okay. Find somebody's stories. Use my story. Use any other leader's story and just memorize it and share it as much as you can. So don't be scared and don't get to this page and just stop, because honestly, you never know who's sitting in the room that could be a potential distributor. Again, maybe that person saw this jar full of cash and they're like, I want that. I'm interested now. And you may not know they're interested until you go over this part. So again, just pull it out, explain how much it is, what they get in their kit, step 2, step 3, get to this chart. And this is kind of where you, when people are new, they're kind of scared on what to say because maybe you haven't ranked, and that's okay. Let them know, I'm shooting for Emerald. I am going all the way to Emerald. If any of you in this room want to join me on this journey and get there with me, I would love to have you on this journey with me. But let them know your goals, because if you're down there and you're just scared and you're shy, they feel that and they're not going to want to join your team. So just let them know, you know what, my goal is diamond one day. I hope to be a diamond in a year from now. And they're going to be like, heck yeah, that would be awesome. And their wheels are going to start spinning. So again, use my story. Use anybody else's story, but let them know these are the average earnings and that these are real numbers, and that's why you got to find somebody's story and share it. Memorize that story and share it. And then this next page, so many people kind of get to this page and stop. Trust me, I've been there. I've stopped at this page before. Something I loved, I think it was Lori Conway or Ashley Sinclair, one of them. They said, don't stop at this page. You followed word for word the party pad from that side to this side, so why when you get to this page are you going to stop? This is a part where you look out and you say, okay, what's your choice? I explain the loyal customer, I explain the distributor, what one do you want to do? And something I love that Ashley Sinclair does is she says, okay, are you going to be a loyal customer or distributor? And she stops it. She doesn't give them a choice. If you give people a choice to opt out, they're going to opt out. You just have to say, okay, are you going to fill out, and what she says too is, okay, you can fill out the distributor form, or she says, I'm going to come around and collect those forms. Fill out the distributor form if you want to be a distributor, or the loyal customer if you want to try the products, and I'll be around in just a minute to collect those. If people don't want to do it, they're not going to do it. But if you tell them, if you don't even give them a choice, they're going to opt out and walk away. So another thing too that I do is I'll open this and I'll say, grab your catalog, and I'll kind of just scheme through most of the products and just say, we are way more than just the wraps. And share if you've ever tried the products. If you haven't, that's okay. Share the products, and if you haven't, say, you know what, I'm going to try this, and I've heard this is amazing. I'm going to try it, and I cannot wait. Be excited. And the whole thing about parties, too, is they're buying you. They're not going to buy the products or the business opportunity. They are buying you. If you are like, oh, yeah, try this. Yep. They're not going to buy it. You have to be excited. You have to share, oh, my gosh, I'm so excited. I just joined, or I've been in for a while, and I'm executive. I'm going diamond here soon. Be excited because people can see that in you. So let's see. I'm trying to think of other tips that I've learned. And again, every party is going to be so different. And Some things I say you probably don't want to do, and that's okay, but just take little tips out and just kind of use them. Okay, so why I put the steps to success sheet. When I'm at the distributor side, and I'll just kind of say, okay, grab a pencil. And so I'll say, okay, yeah, so if you gather your 4 loyal customers, you get 120 free product. Can you guys just write down 4 people that you can think of that would try any of the products? Let them jot the names down. You know, they're just thinking, you know, maybe some of them are not even potential distributors. And then, okay, now can you think of 3 people that could use an extra $300 to $500 extra a month? I want you to write their names down right here. Once they do that, you say, oh my gosh, see what you just did? You just completed the 3 steps that we do every single month to make money with this company, and you just earned that 120 in free product credit, those 2 wrap rewards, those fast start bonuses. You are already on your way to making money with this company. I want you on my team. And I know it's scary at first, and parties are scary. I still kind of get nervous, but be blunt and be out there and say, I want you on my team. I'm going all the way to the top. If you want to be with me, let's go. Parties are huge. Ashley Olive, that's how she grew so fast, is parties, because you're going to get a friend who brings a friend, and then somebody else brings a friend. And so you're in front of this new people, which is a new opportunity for you to gain people. And then also what I love too, another tip is, don't leave a party without scheduling another one. So the guests at the party, let them know, are you willing to host a party for me? You get a free wrap. Most likely they're going to say, heck yeah, I want a free wrap. So they're going to host a party, and you're going to get yourself in front of their friends. So I hope these tips helped. Again, I know it's scary, but you just got to get out there. I was so scared. I had my upline come to the first 5 of mine because I was scared. So don't be scared to ask your upline to come to, at least 5 of them, but that's okay. Get the hang of it. Do your thing. You're going to find what you do best and what you don't do at parties, and do what you feel is best for you. So again, I hope this video helped. See ya.